Where have you been?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another teaser episode. And we are here today with a comedy.
Woo.
We don't do many comedies, and I question why we don't do more because they're pretty great.
They are pretty good. I mean, I feel like this whole podcast is based on a lot of the action films that I haven't seen, which is fine. That's great. I'm actually getting all my action fix now. And I've seen a lot of comedies. Like, it's like comedy and horror. So I'm like your basic bitch of movie watching. So I can see why we don't do too many comedies or horror movies.
You're the guy that, somebody reads the box office report for like Halloween 23 and they're like, this made $100 million. How did this happen? And it's just a picture of you just standing there waving like
thumbs up.
Hi,
it's like, yeah.
It's me. Michael Myers on Mars, count me in.
I would see it. Don't even like.
I would too. It's Michael Myers. Come on.
Exactly. If Jason can go into space with Jason X, then Michael Myers can kill somebody on Mars.
Amen. As much as that sounds like a comedy, let's talk about our actual comedy today, and that is Meet the Parents.
Yeah.
A 2000s like comedy / anxiety inducing film.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. 2000, let's see, I was a freshman in high school.
Wow.
So this was definitely like a movie with the parents, Blockbuster, rest in peace. Experience with the family. What about you? 2000 you. What is that? What are you looking like?
I was just starting middle school. So I know. 6th grade.
6th grade.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, so
getting all smelly.
Yeah, I mean,
getting like a little like armpit hair and stuff. Puberty.
The worst time of my life was middle school. It was okay. It wasn't that bad. I shouldn't say that, but everyone's middle school experience sucked. So I'm not gonna.
Everyone hates middle school. Yeah. If you like middle school, I got questions.
You're a freak, and I'm not gonna judge because I don't kink shame. Okay.
This is true. Well, yeah, so a movie that has nothing to do about scariness or middle school, but Meet the Parents. It is a box office bonanza, I would say. It just made a ridiculous amount of money. Very, very popular. I would say definitely popular with like the older people, like adults, kind of family. It's like a best of both worlds. You're getting Ben Stiller kind of like at his comedic peak era. You've got
Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro, obviously. I was like blanking for a second. Like, who's the other guy? Jesus Christ. He's like, he makes the movie.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Robert De Niro going full on comedy actor. And it works. It's a great formula. It resulted in 3 movies. We're just going to be focusing on the first one today, which, slipped through the cracks for you, which is okay. You're probably too young to really care about this in middle school.
Right.
Like as a middle schooler, it's like, why do I care about Meet the Parents?
Exactly.
It's definitely very much a family comedy. But yeah, let's dive into these questions here. How many kisses are we going to see in this film?
Since it is a nice family film, I'm going to say there are going to be 13 kisses.
Okay. I don't know if you are aware, but one of the jokes played to great effect, I think, is Ben Stiller's character's last name is Fokker. How many times do we hear someone say his last name out loud?
Now, as a person that has not seen this movie yet, or the series for that matter, I am completely aware that his last name is Fokker because I feel like a lot of people joked about it. Plus, like, it's funny to almost say fucker on TV. So I will say they say it 41 times.
Woo!
Yeah, going crazy.
I like it. Let's go with the next one. Robert De Niro mentions something called the Circle of Trust. How many times do we hear him reference, or how many times do we hear the Circle of Trust reference? It doesn't have to be him. It can be anybody saying Circle of...
Okay. Let's see. Let's give her 17 times. See what happens there.
Okay. All right. Obviously, this movie is going to lean hard into the trope of, like, the in-laws are horrific, and meeting the in-laws is this traumatic experience. So obviously some bad things are probably going to happen to our main character, Greg, Ben Stiller. How many times does something bad happen to Greg?
Let's see. I mean, how many times can bad things really happen? I mean, let's just give her just under 10. We'll give her 9 times.
Okay. And then is the title said out loud in the movie? The title of the movie is Meet the Parents. It's kind of close.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it feels like something that someone could say. So yes, I'm going to say yes without I'm just going to say yes.
Okay. I keep doing this to you where it's like we had this like coming to Jesus moment where it was like I'm guessing yes every time and I don't want to, and I think ever since then I've followed it up with all these movies that it's like, man, this is a real possibility. Yeah. You're not like just saying, okay, I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah. God, like this is hard. This is actually hard.
This is a hard one. All right. Well, if listen, a lot of people saw this movie, right? Clearly, it made a ton of money at the box office, and it's been on, cable TV forever. But if you haven't seen it, if you have cable, it is on TNT or TBS, which is interesting. I didn't know that you could do this. I don't have cable myself, but if you have cable, you can log into those accounts and just watch it on demand, which is pretty great. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have to rent it. I had to rent it from Amazon Prime. Or maybe your parents have it on DVD somewhere. But it is definitely worth a rewatch, I think. I don't know. It's been a while. 2000. That's, Jesus Christ, 22 years. So I think it's still good. But, if you want to watch it before you listen to the pod on Monday, I would encourage you to do so.
Let's do it.
But until then.